Good morning. I wanted to tell y'all a little story. This is an antique cabinet I have that I decided to put a manger scene in this year. I was inspired by my sister's at work. She had hers on a cabinet shelf, and I thought, oh wow, I can do that, because usually I don't put my manger scene out because we have cats and I was afraid that they would break it. So anyway, I decided I would clear off a spot in this shelf and put it behind glass doors so the cats couldn't bother it. I also put in a little Christmas decoration down here. Here is one of the cats that is a problem if you're talking about breaking things. Let me push her out of the way. Anyway, she doesn't want to be pushed out of the way. Anyway, so I've been in the cabinet over the last few days, putting a couple of decorations in and a little bit of greenery here and there. And today I needed this All About Apples book, because it's a faux book, but it is like a little box and it holds my recipes, and I need that recipe book. Recipe box, I guess I should say. And I tried to open my cabinet, which has a skeleton key opening, and I've always just been able to lift this little edging and pull it right open. The left hand side of the door does lock, but the right side never has locked. Well, today, I don't know if you can see in there, but it is definitely locked. How it got that way, I do not know, because I don't have the key. So I thought, I know I've got a couple of skeleton keys around this house, and I probably have some more in the attic. But I was thinking, where are my skeleton keys? Where are my skeleton keys? And I remembered one. Let me grab it. That I had downstairs. I use these things for decoration sometimes. This one's from the Occidental Hotel in San Francisco. This is an original room key, and this hotel burned, I believe it was 1917, after an earthquake there. The significance of this key, well, to me it has significance. It may be imaginary significance, because this is the hotel Mark Twain would stay in when he visited San Francisco. So he stayed in this hotel. Probably at the time they used these top room keys and this little brass plate. So I don't know that Mark Twain ever put his hands on this key, but in my mind it's a possibility. So I love it for that reason. But I thought, I know I have another skeleton key on a tassel somewhere that I use for decoration. So I looked around, looked in drawers. And you have to also notice if it's got a tassel, that's another kitty cat distraction. So you can't really display your tassels, because the cats will use them as cat toys and they will end up at the bottom of the steps. So I looked and looked for my skeleton key on the tassels and drawers. Couldn't find them anywhere. And so I was peeking in this cabinet. Inside the cabinet that I need to get into, and if you will look very closely, there is my tassel hooked to a skeleton key inside the cabinet. Not doing me a whole lot of good this morning, but I thought it was kind of funny, and now I've got to figure out how to pick a lock.